All right, we live. Let's check the feed real quick. We good. Okay. All right, here we go. This is let's grab real quick as we open up here. Let's go to Isaiah 62. And let's start at verse 6. Here we go. All right, so this is the book of Isaiah 62 and verse 6, and it reads, it says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, keep not silence. Verse 7, and give him no rest till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. All right, Shalom. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm back with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit, the Rakak Wadash. All right, and this will be quick, okay? The Hebrew Israelites have been right all along, all right? And that's, again, we're just showing you the power of this word, man. All right, just wanted to add my quick 2 cents to this video, all right? Just showing you how this word is being magnified, all right? The understanding the prophecies. And as the Lord said in prophecy that this word will go out to the 4 corners. Excuse me. The word will reach the 4 corners of the world, and then the end will come, all right? Real quick. 2nd Ezra 6 and 27, and it reads, it says, for evil should be put out, and deceit should be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Let's get into it real quick. Again, the Hebrew Israelites were right all along. Check this out.
I need to make an announcement. I was wrong. I've been listening more carefully to the Hebrew Israelite content, and I was wrong. I realize I need to cleave to Israel and just hope that maybe I'll have a chance in servitude. Maybe whoever I serve will be gracious to me and treat me with some degree of kindness, even though I don't deserve it. I've spent so much time studying theology and the Bible for nothing. All these books back here, I'm going to use them for firewood because they're useless.
Yeah, let me add on to that. You hear what he's saying? Now, I don't know if he's trolling or not, but hey, the video's out there. All right, let me play that again, right?
I've spent so much time studying theology and the Bible for nothing. All these books back here, I'm going to use them for firewood because they're useless.
Yeah, it's all. It's
I need to make an announcement.
Salaki, it's all useless, as he said, man. Right?
I was wrong.
Hold on, let me pause.
I've been listening more carefully.
All right, cool. I wanted to make sure it was glitching a little bit, but like you said, all of that theology he studied, it's all useless, man. All right, let me just add on to that. Okay, this is Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah 29. Bear with me. Isaiah 29 and 9. Okay, and it reads. It says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. Verse 10, for the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, have poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, have ye covered, right? The point, verse 11. It says, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed. All right. So this book has been sealed from the masses. All right. It says, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned. And the ones that represent that's learned are the your so-called, your scholars, your theologians. Okay. The so-called like the apostles call the cemetery schools. Okay. It says, which delivered to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. Right. And see, the understanding of these scriptures have been sealed off, all right, to the non-elect, basically, man. And it's through Yahushua, all right, via the Holy Spirit, that broke those seals, which enabled us to have the understanding that we have. All right. I just want to make a point on that. And I'll go back to Isaiah 29. Okay. This is Revelation, right? Revelation chapter 5 and verse 1. And it reads, it says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within, and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. All right, representing that this book at one point in time was completely sealed off. All right, verse 2, it says, and I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? All right, verse 3, it says, and no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. See, it says, verse 4, it says, and I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. Right. So it's through Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, by breaking those seals, which enabled us to have the complete wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, because as he's talking about, all those books, the theologian books and whatnot, it was all vanity. He said he might as well pile them up and burn them. All right, so he's admitting that the truth is not in these theologian schools, the Christianity, all that madness. He's admitting that. Okay, let's go back. I know the video was glitching a little bit. Let me play it back from the beginning. Okay. Again, he's admitting that the Hebrew Israelites were right along the whole time. Right.
I need to make an announcement. I was wrong. I've been listening more carefully to the Hebrew Israelite content, and I was wrong. I realize I need to cleave to Israel and just hope that maybe I'll have a chance in servitude. Maybe whoever I serve will be gracious to me and treat me with some degree of kindness, even though I don't deserve it. I've spent so much time studying theology and the Bible for nothing. All these books back here, I'm going to use them for firewood because they're useless. We were never able to understand the Bible without the One West movement.
Ooh.
They give us the insight. They give us the teaching. They give us the breakdown. They give us the precepts. And so I'm going to start listening to videos like GMS and Yahushai Get 'em Boys and probably some IUIC and ISUPK and just submit to their teachings. And even if they say I have no hope, well, I can hope that maybe they're wrong about that, but I guess they wouldn't be because they have the true breakdowns. So on this day, April 1st, 2020,
Yeah, Salakia.
I just want you to know that this is the move I've made.
Yeah, Salakia. This video is glitching a little bit, so bear with me. But it was a lot. It was a lot that was said there, right? And we'll go back and play it again. But I had some scriptures that I just wanted to add in to what he was saying. But let me go back to Isaiah 29. All right. See, that's what we said. These pastors, these so-called theologians, these so-called scholars, they ain't got it. All right. And that's being shown right now. All right, that they don't have the truth. All right, back in Isaiah 29 and 11, again, it says, in the vision of all is become unto you as the words of the book that is sealed, which men delivered to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. Verse 12, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I am not learned. See that? So he's admitting again that these theologians, these pastors, these so-called Christians, they don't have the truth, man. All right. And he's admitting that the truth came out of One West. Okay, let's go back and play the videos. All right. I'll let it play all the way through and we'll grab more scriptures because it was kind of jumping around a little bit. All right. But hey, we at the end. This is heavy stuff, right? Let's go back. We'll play it. I'm gonna play it all the way through on this one, right?
I need to make an announcement. I was wrong. I've been listening more carefully to the Hebrew Israelite content, and I was wrong. I realize I need to cleave to Israel and just hope that maybe I'll have a chance in servitude. Maybe whoever I serve will be gracious to me and treat me with some degree of kindness, even though I don't deserve it. I've spent so much time studying theology in the Bible for nothing. All these books back here, I'm going to use them for firewood because they're useless. We were never able to understand the Bible without the One West movement. They give us the insight. They give us the teaching. They give us the breakdown. They give us the precepts. And so I'm going to start listening to videos like GMS and Yahushai Get 'em Boys and probably some IUIC and ISUPK and just submit to their teachings. And even if they say I have no hope, well, you know, I can hope that maybe they're wrong about that, but I guess they wouldn't be because they have the true breakdowns. So on this day, April 1st, 2026, I just want you to know that this is the move I'm making. I'm making this change. Have a good day.
Your hour is struck. Your final page is written.
Man, right? So again, so he's saying that, you know, you would never understand the Bible without One West teachers, man. That's heavy stuff, right? That's why I said, you know, let me pull this up as well. I don't know why my damn computer is glitching. Bear with me. Okay. God damn. Let's pull this up. 1 second. Okay. So yeah, here we go. So again, so like the scripture say, thine eyes shall see thy teachers, man. Right? Let me pull this up as well. That's Isaiah 30. Okay. Isaiah 30 and 20 says, and though the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And that's what's happening in these last days, man. Now the world is going to have to acknowledge who the true prophets are, man. And that's the vibration of this word, man. All right. Hey, I've been saying this for years through the spirit, and you can't ignore this thing no more, man. We know that everybody's watching these videos. All right. Edomites. Okay. Jake, everybody. This word is out there, man. Okay, and the true teachers of the Lord wouldn't be removed into a corner anymore. They wouldn't be in that low position. All right, and the Lord is magnifying his men. Okay, because of the true understanding being brought out. Okay, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. Right, and I just want to pull this up in the chat. Okay, 1 second here. Right, so here we go. So I had that pulled up here. Isaiah 30. Excuse me. Isaiah 30 and 20 in the chat GPT here. Okay, so it says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity equal hardship is something you must consume daily, just like bread is a basic necessity. That is saying struggle becomes part of life for a time and implies discipline, correction, and testing from the Most High, not random suffering, purposeful pressure, right? It says in word of affliction, water is also essential. So this reinforces the idea affliction is constant, not occasional. It surrounds life like water, sustains it. The people are going through deep, ongoing trials. All right, the point here, it says, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. This is in ancient Israel, prophets / teachers were sometimes hidden, silenced, ignored. This line means truth will no longer be hidden. All right, as we just read that in 2 Ezra 6, 27 and 28. All right, the truth which have been so long should be declared. All right, the truth that has been hidden so long should now be declared. This is the time we at the end. Okay, truth will no longer be hidden. It says spiritual guidance will be accessible and visible. It says no more confusion or lack of direction, because the Lord has raised up the true prophets, man. Okay, it says, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. This is about clarity and restoration. The people will recognize true teachers. Okay, like you said, the understanding of the Bible came out of One West. All right, going back to who? Our true teachers, man. All right, starting with our apostles and elders and bishops on down, man, who are the true teachers and the true leaders of Israel today, man. All right, whether you believe that or not, whether you agree to it or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, the truth is the truth, right? It says, the people will recognize true teachers, right? Have direct access to instruction, no longer be spiritually blind. It says it is a shift from confusion to understanding, right? And what was the confusion? Christianity, this fucking theology, all right? These pastors that don't know nothing, okay? So everything is moving according to prophecy. The Lord raised up the true teachers in these last days that are giving that are giving you true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. That are making the vision clear, right? Yeah, that's the point there. So yeah, let me add on to that. All right, Jeremiah 3 and 15. And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. And the Lord did that, man. All right, he gave us true pastors, true teachers according to his heart that fed us with the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Okay. Amos 3 and 7, right? Because what did he say? Let me see if I can go back and play it without it glitching, right? What did he say again? Hold on.
Gracious to me and treat me with some degree of kindness, even though I don't deserve it. I've spent so much time studying theology in the Bible for nothing. All these books back here, I'm going to use them for firewood because they're useless. We were never able to understand the Bible without the One West movement.
Man, heavy, you know, right?
They give us the insight. They give us the teaching. They give us the breakdown.
Exactly. All right. The true prophets give you the insight, the understanding, the breakdowns, right? Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power, Yahweh Shemel Washai, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets, man. Okay. Let me add on to that. All right. Just thinking out loud. Sirach 39. Okay. Because again, the Holy Spirit is the driving force which enables us to have this understanding. All right. To be able to navigate the scriptures, man. To break down the secrets, the grave sentences, right? Let me get that. This is Sirach 39. Sirach 39:1, but it reads, it says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. Verse 2, he will keep the sayings of renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences and be conversant in dark parables. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is through the Holy Spirit, man. Okay? Which has been bestowed upon the true men of the Lord, man, the prophets. Okay? As he said, the breakdowns, the understanding comes from the men of the Lord. Okay?
Without the One West movement, they give us the insight. They give us the teaching. They give us the breakdown. They give us the precepts. And so I'm going to start listening to videos like GMS and Yahushai Get 'em Boys and probably some IUIC and ISUPK and just submit to their teachings. And even if they say, I have no hope, well, you know, I can hope that maybe they're wrong about that, but I guess they wouldn't be because they have the true breakdowns. So on this day, April 1st, 2026, I just want you to know that this is the move I'm making. I'm making this change. Have a good day.
Hey, souls are being converted, you know. But hey, as he was naming all those other groups, everybody knows where 100% truth is at. All right. Despite all those other groups that he named, right? Malachi 3:18. Then you should return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not. Right. So people know who has the 100% truth, man. Okay. People know where the truth is at and which group has that. Okay. So there's no need to even speak about those other groups, man. All right. But that's pretty much the point. I just wanted to just to put that out there, man. All right. The Hebrew Israelites were right all along. Okay. So there's many more Edomites out there, if he is Edomite, right? You know, but there's many more Edomites out there that's watching videos, all right, that are being cut, okay, and they're receiving the true understanding. Bottom line, man. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much the point. Just wanted to add my 2 cents in. Again, thine eyes shall see thy teachers. All right, Jeremiah 3:15. I shall give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding, man. All right, we at the end. Matthew 24. Let me get that real fast, right? Because I quoted it earlier. Okay. Hey, this gospel is out there, man. Right? Matthew 24 and 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. There you go. One more. Psalm, just thinking out loud. Psalms 40. Okay. Right? Psalms 40:3. And it reads, it says, and he had put a new song in my mouth. Hey, this word, it represents the new song. Okay, this gospel. And he had put a new song in my mouth, even praise unto our power. Many shall see it. Right? Just like this guy. Right? Many shall see it. Okay. Many shall see it in fear and shall trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Washai. Right? You know, you got many of our people out there, okay, that are seeing the prophets, that are watching these videos, all right, that are getting edified, that are converting, you know, the hopeful elect. Many shall see it in fear and shall trust in the Lord. Yahweh Shemel Washai, verse 4, blessed is that man that maketh the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Washai, his trust, and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Okay, so hey, those strongholds are being broken, man. All right, those lies are being torn down. Okay, Christianity is not the way. Your pastor didn't have the truth. Okay, that theologian shit was bullshit. As he said, I might as well burn all my books. Okay, this is powerful stuff. All right, Isaiah 25, or is it 29? Bear with me. Right, just thinking about that. You know, because it said that nor such as turn aside to lies. I was thinking about Isaiah 29. Right, let me go back to that. Isaiah 29 and 23. All right, let me get that real quick, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, Isaiah 29 and 23, it says, but when he seeth his children, the work of my hands, in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name and sanctify the Holy One of Jacob, and shall fear the power of Israel. The point, verse 24, it says, they also that erred in spirit shall come to understanding, right? They also that erred in spirit shall come to understanding, and they that murmured shall learn doctrine, right? That's the power of Yahweh Shemir Rashad. That's the power of this word, man. Right? You might have particular scoffers and straight up demons. If they're part of the hopeful elect, hey, they're going to be converted. All right? They're going to see the light. You know? Let me see what this says, NLT. Right? NLT, it says, Isaiah 29:24 says, the wayward will gain this understanding, and complainers will accept instruction, right? Yeah, so again, this word, man, is out there. We at the end of this thing, man. What can we say? All right? Give him no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. Right? So that's the power of this word, man. Again, the Hebrew Israelites were right all along. Shalom.